reported dead pine tree on Sherwood. Oh, is it 6:30? I only got one piece. Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. Rainbow Lakes Estates Advisory Board meeting is called to order. I'd like to say the invocation first. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessings you provide for us and our families. We ask that you keep us all safe and guide us in your will. Please help all of us to get along together and work together toward a common goal. Thank you for hearing us this evening. Please bless all these people here and all the citizens of Rainbow Lakes Estates and their employees. Protect them, keep them safe. In Jesus' name, amen. And bless. Now, pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak a little louder.
Yeah. Okay. As a courtesy to others, we ask you to silence your cell phones and other electronic devices. If you need to take a call, please step outside. If you want to address the advisory board, you may do so either during the agenda item public comment section, or if it's related to a specific item on this agenda, or the general public comment portion for all other comments. That's the 2 minutes at the end of the meeting. When you stand up to speak, state your name and address for the record. You must provide documentation to the staff assistant, Tiffany. Also, if any information you provide will become part of the official public record. Please keep comments to no more than 2 minutes, focus on specific issues, and refrain from making sales pitches or personal remarks directed at staff or board members. Now, general public items, consent agenda items, and other items that the board is expected to discuss will be listed on the agenda available at the front door. We call to order and begin with the roll call. George McKay, here. Dan Wilcherson?
Here.
Gary Levitt?
Here.
Kathy Bryant?
Here.
Paula Golick?
Here.
Rico Spicuzza?
Here.
Very well. I want to make an announcement. Chairman Sevlin is not here tonight because he's had surgery. He's still in the hospital. There were some complications with the surgery, and we expect he will have a full recovery. It could take a day or two more before he gets out of the hospital. I ask you to please say a little prayer for him and ask for speedy recovery, and I know he would appreciate that. Okay. We want to approve the April 18th, 2024 minutes. Is there any discussion? Anything needs to be corrected? Nothing?
Oh, wait. The sheet that I printed said April 17th, but it was the 18th, so I don't know if that needs to be corrected, but
Okay.
that's the only thing I saw.
All right. Okay. Mine says April 18th.
I'm sorry, mine says April 17th throughout it, actually.
Okay, we got a little confusion. Just a touch.
It's on the minutes themselves, in the first paragraph.
Right, the date, at the very top, the first three.
All right, April 17th. Yep. Yes, it does.
2 words and 2 numbers.
Okay. That was a typo on the vice chair's part.
Understood, I mean, and if you need a motion to approve it
Yes,
with the
yes,
correction,
yes,
I will make a motion to approve it.
Okay,
with
we'd like
the
to make a motion to
correction.
approve. Any second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
All right.
All opposed? Carried. We have reports from each board member, and I have several things to report on. Finally received fire and rescue statistics from Marion County Fire Rescue for April, and for Station 14, which is on Route 41. They are urgent medical 5, life-threatening 1, urgent fire 8, immediate fire assistance 2, routine fire 2, and total incidents of 18. Now, they also compiled all of the statistics for second quarter, and to date, the second quarter has been 145 incidents in Rainbow Lakes Estates. I want to thank Chiefs Kruger and Reeves for getting these done. It took them a while, but they finally got it, and everything is back to where it should be. Okay, I have received a report from Florida Department of Transportation Engineer Michael Sanders as follows. George, the department did receive the intersection control evaluation, and the recommendation is for signalization as the preferred control alternative. We will need to have the ICE, that's the evaluation, signed off by the district design engineer and district traffic operations engineer. There is a standing ICE committee meeting scheduled for May 27th, but I do not anticipate any concerns being raised with the proposed recommendation. As previously mentioned, we would endeavor to have a signal installed through a separate traffic operations contract that would tentatively be 24 months for design and construction, barring no unforeseen issues. And that is my report. Dan, can we have yours?
Yeah, currently, there are no additional updates from our code enforcement in Lee County. We still have those 2 that were going through the magistrative system now. Roads and maintenance. I wanted to thank Tiffany. She got in touch with the county, and we got those potholes that were on Ridgewood Road, which is a truck route, and Half Moon at Seacliff have both been filled and capped, and they're correct now. They actually have the right ridge. They're not dips. They're actually fixed.
Excellent.
Public safety, same thing. You know, we have 911 availability. We don't have presence. We did have a 2.5 acre fire last weekend, caused by a new property owner that went out and was trying to repair. They were trying to burn the underbrush to get access to the trees so that they could start the clearing process for their build. And of course, last Sunday was a wind advisory day, so 2.5 acres went up. Marion responded through the Rainbow Lakes Volunteer Fire Department. Levy County responded out of Morriston, and of course Forestry responded with the equipment and cut a fire break through the properties and so on. So the guy is now out there, or at least was the last time I was out there, cleaning up, and now his van is on the property, which is a little bit concerning. So I will be getting in touch with Lee County on that. So, but other than that, we're good.
Excellent. Okay, for roads, Gary Levitt.
Very slow on the roads today. Well, most people drive fast, but basically the only thing I've reported so far from other reports is that there's a dead pine tree that's leaning over Shorewood. I'm not quite sure. I sent an email to Pam. Did they go out and get that?
You meant Soundview, right?
I said that again.
Soundview.
Yes.
They would, when I responded to your email, I told you if it is on private property, they can't do anything. And it's on private property.
Oh,
It's not on the right of way.
it is on, okay. I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah,
Okay, well.
so we kinda have to wait for it to fall and then clean it up.
It looks like you can just touch it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Otherwise, that's all I have to report.
Very good. Building and grounds, Kathy Bryant.
I have really nothing to report. Last evening, I went out and checked out the neighborhood. Our parks are beautiful. I hope that everyone will go out and use them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. I went out last evening and to the parks and everything. They're gorgeous. There doesn't seem to be any problem with them, so I welcome everyone to come out and use them. It's a great time of year to do that. The only building of concern that I'm aware of is the clubhouse, and that's going to be addressed in old business. So that's all I have.
Very good. Thank you, Kathy. Recreation, Paula Golly.
Hopefully, to not have such a long report, I would like to just refer you to the flyers that are on the table. When you come in, there's a flyer telling all about the clubs, and the next page tells all about the open play program. So I'm not going to be talking about those because they're there. And the only thing I wanted to add to Tater Tot Tuesdays is that on May 28th, Kids Summer Corner will begin with games, workouts, and crafts for children 4 to 8. And that will be during the summer only. And after the summer, then it will just go back to Tater Tot Tuesdays. The youth center is open on Wednesday and Friday from 4 to 8 p.m. Summer hours will be June 3rd through August 9th, Monday through Friday, 1 to 6 p.m., $5 a year for residents and $10 a year for non-residents. Plan swaps are the third Tuesday of each month at 6 p.m. in the community center. The next one will be May 21st. The community ice cream social is June 28th from 6 to 8 p.m. or while supplies last at the community center. Bring a valid ID with a Rainbow Lake Estate address on it or validate residency at the district office before June 28th. The Rainbow Lakes Estates car show has been canceled. Grandparents' Day Craft Workshop will be September 5th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Supplies will be provided and it is free for Rainbow Lakes Estates families only in the community center. The fitness center is available 24/7 for members, except on Wednesday and Friday from 8 to 9 a.m. for cleaning. Single memberships are $25. Couple memberships are $40, and memberships for children 12 to 17 years old are $10. Children must be accompanied by a legal guardian, and all members must sign in when they use the facility. Tours and registration are available every Wednesday. Call 352-489-4280 to book an appointment. And I also received an email from Tiffany that had been sent to members who are already members of the gym, and it was at a different price.
It's not a different price, but we're offering a 2-year membership.
2-year membership.
Yeah, so it's $50 per person or $80 per couple.
Okay.
The children 12 to 17 is still $10.
Okay.
And that's an annual, that's paid annual.
Okay. Just a minute. All right. Kayaks are available for rent Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. $25 for the first hour and $5 for every additional hour. Chair yoga will be Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. beginning June 3rd in the community center. Amy Doza will be the instructor, and fees will be $5 for residents and $10 for non-residents per class. Zumba will be Mondays and Saturdays Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. and Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. beginning June 3rd in the community center. The instructor will be Vanessa Nieves Rivera, and fees will be $5 for residents and $10 for non-residents per class. The part-time recreation leader position is still open. And I was going to ask about a welcome packet for new residents. Has that been addressed?
Yes, Key Britton, Community Manager at MSTU. So we do have a welcome postcard that's going to be going out to any address that changes. We're still deciding on if we can do it twice a year or once a year, so the summer's going to be the draft of it. So right now, PR is looking over that postcard that will go out, and we'll have welcome information, the addresses of our different facilities, and then have a QR code where you can scan it to receive the communicator.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that in lieu of the communicator? Oh,
No. That's welcome back. Thank you, Paula.
And the car show, that was not enough participation?
Right.
Right.
There wasn't enough participation.
Okay.
We had talked about, in the volunteer group, about having perhaps a car cruise, just an informal one. I don't know whether that's going to take place or not, but yeah, the car show is not going on. Yes.
Is the poker club still here?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see them on the list.
Oh, they're on this.
All right. Thank you, Paula. Code enforcement, Rico Spacuzza.
Yeah, the only thing I got for this month was, I reported 2 months ago, there's a new house that's being built on Shorewood, and it appears that they're digging some kind of a channel through the right-of-way between their property and the lake. I've called, I haven't received any replies or anything on that, so what I did is I went directly onto the county site and I just filed a code complaint. So it's code complaint 564 if anybody wants to look it up, but I'm just gonna, guess, have to wait and see. It hasn't even been assigned to anybody yet, so it's just been kind of sitting there. So hopefully by the next meeting I'll have a little bit more update for everybody.
This was dug on somebody else's property?
You know, it looks like they're building a house, and the space between their property line and the water, it looks like they're digging like a channel to the water. Like, I don't know if they're trying to maybe set something up where they can launch their own
As the
boats.
lake gets deep, lower and lower, this guy evidently wants to build his own little channel in case the lake starts to come up a little bit more, and it's just not right.
He's
No,
not digging
no.
on his own property.
Doesn't appear to be. Doesn't appear to be. No.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's legal at all.
Yeah, I mean, it
I have
looks
no
like,
idea.
yeah, it looks like he's digging on that spot between his property line and the water.
Hand digging or machine?
No, machine.
Yeah,
Doesn't
from
matter.
what I've been told, yeah, he was out there with machines.
He doesn't own the property, so
No.
he can't dig on it.
No, that's the whole problem.
Yeah,
Good. That's a
And
good
plus,
point.
they can, ecologically, you're messing up the lake.
yeah. But basically, he does not own that property he's digging on. It tends to make people mad.
Yeah, but nobody else has bitched except for one person that I know of. Did you file a complaint on Raintree? Oh.
What's on Raintree?
Well, I don't know. I met our new Marion County code enforcement person. She didn't introduce her name, but she said she was checking out a house with a bunch of cars on it. And I said, well, who filed the complaint? The neighbor or you? And she said, you.
Oh, you know what? That's right. I forgot. Yeah. She actually came and was checking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had someone reach out to me on that one that said, yeah, there's a bunch of cars, and I think said there's a storage container and garbage piled up, and they couldn't open their windows because the smell was coming into their house.
Yeah,
Which is weird, because I actually filed this one before that one. I just had this number, I couldn't get the other number to load since I had no signal in here. But the fact that they came out and actually went to that, I don't know, maybe because it was impeding someone's quality of life?
It's closer.
Well,
Yeah.
if it stinks,
It could be a health issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but no, I walk my dog almost every morning. She was out there driving slowly on Rainford. And I said, hey, and it said Marion County. I said, hey, what are you doing here? He said, I'm code enforcement.
Okay.
But anyway,
All right, moving on, with guest reports, Lieutenant Mike Mongaluzzo's here from Marion County Sheriff's Office.
Good evening. Nothing to report other than I'm glad to see the light is going to go in. It's going to take 2 years, you said, for the light?
Yes.
Crime is still at a low, thank you. You have your 911 calls in the air, but it's just typical stuff, nothing egregious, nothing too bad. We have some littering issues. Deputy Gonzalez is taking care of that. He's trying to get in touch with the property owner. Evidently, there was a trailer parked on the side of the road full of trash. We green tagged it, and then whoever owns the trailer dumped all the garbage off the trailer and took the trailer and left the trash. So it's trying to figure out who did that. That's not too bad. And I think I'm getting a video or something for, yeah. And just want to remind everybody, new store opened down there at 41 and 40, so be careful when you're traveling that way. They're doing good business over there. It's a nice store if you haven't been inside. Just be careful when you go. Traffic has increased at that intersection. Other than that, that's it.
I don't know if you know, but I've noticed all these strips, like rubber strips, all down 41. Do you know what those are for?
It's a traffic counter, so I'm sure DOT is trying to count the traffic.
I've
See if it needs to
never
be
never
widened.
seen so many of them
I
before.
know there are a lot. They're going up 42, and they're going up 40 also, off of 41. So obviously they're doing the traffic stuff.
Yeah,
41 needs to be, it needs to be widened.
Yeah.
You think?
We're coming into season now for the Rainbow, the state park, where
Yeah.
everybody's going to be parked in the middle of the road,
Yeah.
and the sides of the streets and the community behind it. So, yeah.
Yeah, FDOT has advised, when I've talked with him about the traffic signal, that the plan for 41 from Dunellen to Route 40 it was 26 to begin. That may or may not happen. It depends on funding. That's usually what the thing is. And then from 40 north, that was originally 29, but there is no funding, no plan for that. So it's all up in the air. We will see. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
All right, Katie Burton, MSTU Community Manager.
Thank you, I have nothing that's not on the agenda.
Okay. I just had one question. If you could find out something for me. I do record all of our meetings, and I have them on my cell phone. If you could find out, is it legal for me to put those recordings on YouTube? Is that legal?
I will find out. I'll verify with our legal team.
Okay. I would like that, have it available so that, people can hear everything that goes on here.
Yeah, of course. Everything is available via public records request through our office. We also have recordings and minutes
Okay.
available that way, and that's always available to anyone who wants to request it from us.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Okay, old business. First is the Rainbow Lake Boulevard median landscaping. And I believe we're supposed to address Chad, and he is not here. Is there any, do you have anything to report on the landscaping?
I do not. Chad has that report.
Okay. Then we will table that for next meeting. Second, the clubhouse, a status report and how and what should it be used for? What are the plans for the clubhouse right now?
Sure, currently we're getting estimates on some renovations inside of it, including getting the bathrooms up to ADA compliance, renovating the floor and the ceiling, and getting it to a usable status for our clubs. We're getting a few different estimates to see if we can do that in phases over a few years, or if we want to do it all at once, how long that would put us out of the clubhouse. So we're working on that right now as a design of peak lodges.
Okay, all right. And now that includes the remediation for asbestos and,
That's going to go to the contractor to tell us.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, that is included in that, okay. All right, next item of old business is the communicator. Is there a status change or update on that?
Yes, there is. So we are moving forward with a newer template for the communicator, so it's a little less cumbersome for mailing. We have added a button on the marionfl.org website for the Rainbow Lakes Estates page where you can click it to send an email to request to have that communicator either emailed or mailed to your house. And as I said, we're working on the postcard that will go out to new residents if they've had an address change within a certain amount of time. We pull the assessment information. So those are kind of the updates right now. I am working with PR on that new template for the communicator.
Excellent, thank you, that's great.
I have something on the communicator.
Yes, sir.
Because the last edition, the last edition has come out, and I do get it mailed to me, so I was able to read it, and then went online and looked at it. I like it.
Okay.
I do like the new template. But I picked up on something, and then one of my residents sent me an email about it, and it was like, can we please, since we're all part of RLE, can we also include the Levy County information as well?
Okay.
You know, I have a listing of like, there are 4 items that were sent to me, and I think that they would be appropriate. One of them is their tax collector, the animal control for Levy, and county trash and the satellite, which is in English for us.
Okay.
So, you know, just to make sure that it's all inclusive, and I think that this is info that could probably go on to that mailer as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea. If you can send either myself or Pam or both of us everything you'd like to be included, we'll add that.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Excellent. Okay, and just as a sideline, articles for the communicator are due the 27th. 27th of May. Just so everybody knows. There's no excuses for not having it done. Okay, the last item of old business is the loan closet. Is it now available?
Not yet. We're slated to begin it on June 3rd. I did have to go through legal to get a new waiver for it and a new process for our staff to follow on that loan closet implementation. So it's coming.
Okay, I have a couple items to add to it, so,
Great.
yeah. Okay, new business, all right.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I misunderstood
Okay.
something. It's going to open on June 3rd?
Yes, that's when we're going to begin running it again. We had to get some processes in place to make sure our staff kind of know how we want to handle it going forward.
Okay, very good.
And they
Right.
call Pam if they
Yeah,
want
go through
something?
the district office, correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Or the district office?
or the office. Does anybody else have any other old business? Okay, then we'll go on to new business. Background checks. There have been concerns about these for our volunteers. Can we get this done here? I know Lieutenant Mongaluzzo has generously offered to fingerprint here, so can it all be accomplished on site? If this was coordinated, it could be done in less than a day.
I was told the fingerprints have to be done downtown.
They have to be done out of town?
Yeah, it can't be done here, it's gotta be done at the background place, from what I was told.
Correct. If we're doing level 2 background, it does require that. I did talk to Human Resources for the volunteers and the way we're going to be employing them. We can stick with the level 1 background, so it can all be done here on site.
Okay,
We just had to change our internal staff policy for how volunteers are interacting at events.
okay, so this can be done on site.
Correct.
Level one.
Can we get
Level
this in
one.
process, because we've got people that would like to be volunteering
Of course.
and they're not able to do it
Yep.
because they've been told they can't?
Yep. At current, we'll just be reverting back to our normal volunteer policy where they're gonna go through HR to submit their, application and submit their information to the level one background. They don't have to go into Ocala to do any of that.
Okay, that's good news.
And that's done at our office.
Correct.
Yes, that can be done here.
Yes.
Very good, very good.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
I like it, I like it.
Okay. Is there any other new business that anybody wanted to discuss?
No.
No?
Not
Okay.
really.
All right, if there is no more new business, we will move to public comments. Since we don't have any agenda items and nobody has signed up for public comments, if anybody would like to speak, the microphone is open and available. We ask that you limit your comments to 2 minutes, and you need to state your name and your address. Okay. This is going to be short and sweet tonight, folks. My first meeting, and oh Lord.
Oh, come on.
McKay, 3764 Southwest Bluegill. I just wanted to take the time to thank George McKay for building me a little library in my front yard. He worked very hard on it. It is something that I think the community is enjoying immensely. I sit at my sewing machine and I watch out the window and I see people several times all week long stopping and getting a book and leaving a book. So he didn't think anybody was going to use it, and I was right, you were wrong.
Well, I have seen the post. Is that something that can be included in the communicator?
Yeah, put it in
Yeah.
your article.
Yeah, I can put it in my article. Yeah,
Yeah, either one.
I can add that.
Yeah, because everybody will see Facebook.
Yeah.
I did want to follow up on something that occurred earlier, and I think this goes back to Mr. Officer Montessori. When did we ever complete the investigation into the vandalism in our restrooms up at Seacliff?
That's what we're doing. She has a video finally, so we're taking care of that.
Okay, and okay, thank you, sir. Have we completed the repairs on those facilities yet?
They look good last time. Yeah, everything's running currently. It was just kind of superficial vandalism, if that's
Okay.
a way to categorize it, but we are looking into it, and I think it has slowed down significantly.
Okay,
Superficial.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get it investigated and get it taken care of before summer, and this kids around again for summer break. This is the goal.
Okay, yeah, we're kind of thinking the same thing here.
Okay. Well, if there is no more public comment, the next meeting of the Rainbow Lakes Estates Advisory Board will be June 20th, 2024 at 10 a.m. This is a budget hearing and will be in the community center. Meeting's adjourned.
That's got to be a record there, George.
Hey. I'm going to teach Dallas how to do that. I'm going to teach Dallas how to fix that.
Good luck.